Right, guys, it's Natalie here with Barmy Army, Final Whistle. Obviously, you all know me. We've got a new face here. It's Emma. She's a big City fan.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about, obviously, the derby's coming up. That's a big thing. I wanted us to know your opinion on the derby, on Man United women so far.
Well, I'm really looking forward to it now. I can't wait to get things going. It just seems like it's been a really long summer. Even with the World Cup, it just feels like it's just well overdue now. I just want to get things going. I'm actually looking forward to the derby. It's going to be a great occasion. It's going to draw a great crowd, draw lots of attention to the game, hopefully grow it as well. So I think it's time. Obviously, we've got United and Tottenham in the league as well, so that'll draw a bit more competition for the league and make it a bit more competitive.
Yeah. Well, like you said, we finally got United in. We were in the Championship last year. Did you see any of our games? What did you think of us overall?
Yeah, I went to Leeds Sports Village for a couple of times, actually. I watched you in the Conti Cup against West Ham, so that was a good result for you. So it was good. I enjoyed it. Great facility. I'd not been there before, obviously, last season. So, yeah, a good setup you've got.
And obviously, if you were there at West Ham, that was a big game for us. Us as just fans, us at the fans at the back row singing. What was your opinion on seeing us in the back row trying to...
Yeah, very loud. I'll give you that. Yeah, you didn't shut up. But, yeah, to be fair, good attendance as well, wasn't it, for that game? So... yeah, hopefully that'll long may it continue. We need to obviously get good attendances and get the attendances up for all the games for all the teams throughout the league. So, yeah, it was great to see. And obviously you're in the WSL now after a great season. Had a really good run, didn't you? Results and stuff, very consistent. So let's see how you get on in the WSL.
I think obviously it's going to be tough now. We've come up. A lot of players, Championship and WSL is going to be a big difference.
Yeah.
You've had a good summer. I think we've had a good summer. Is there any opinions on your signings? Ellen White, Ethan Mannion, they're really good.
Yeah. Obviously, we've lost some good players as well. Abby McManus, as you know.
What up?
To be honest, that was a given. Obviously, she's a big Red, family of Reds as well, aren't they? So, it was inevitable that it was probably going to come. Obviously, losing Nikita to Leon, like yourselves, you've lost Alex Greenwood to Leon. So, we've both been victim to them. So, this season, we've lost some, Jenny Beats. I mean, she's been really consistent all season for us last season and obviously gone to back to Arsenal. So, yeah, we've lost some players, but we've signed well as well. I'm just worried about the time now in between, obviously, the season starting and the time that they've been given to adapt to the squad and bed in a little bit. I feel, obviously, with the international break that we've got at the moment, we're sort of losing a bit of time there to sort of give the opportunities for the players to sort of get to know one another and gel.
Oh, I agree with you. I think it's silly to have a break just before such a big game, but...
it is what it is, but I'm excited to see how our new players settle in. Obviously, a bit gutted that obviously we've lost Ellen to an injury. She might be out. Not yet, obviously, but yeah, we lost Ellen's. I think it was a knee? Ellen White was a knee. Karen Bowsley's done a hamstring, so she's had an operation. So I think we've both lost them for some time. I think it was Rich Lafferty said that Ellen might be out till Christmas. So that's a bit gutting. But I think we signed well and we're quite strong up front. So hopefully it'll give the likes of like Lauren Hemp and Pauline Bremer and players like that more game time because they missed out last season.
Well, yeah, hopefully it'll be good for them. I mean, is there any... what do you generally think then of the derby? What do you think the result's going to be? How do you think it's going to go? Do you think it's going to be tight, easy? What?
I think what we learnt last season is that you can't underestimate your opposition in this league. I mean, we've had games last season where perhaps you might have looked at it on paper. We played Yeovil last season and they came out really early, scored an early goal, and we were on edge for the first half. It took us a while to settle into the game. They gave us a game, so you can't play in this league and underestimate your opposition. So I think I want to say confidently that we'll, get a good result and hopefully maybe a 3-1, something like that to City. But I think, you'll give us a game without a doubt. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, for me, it's I think we'll be all right. I think we've got Jackie in there. I think we've got Katie in there. Hopefully she's back. But yeah, it's going to be tight. I'm excited. For me, don't take this the wrong way, but I think playing balls over Steph's head, maybe that might be the way for us. Leah on the left, getting quick pacey players on you. I don't know what you think, but I think that might be a positive for us.
Yeah. It would be interesting to see how Jane Ross settles in. I mean, obviously we know Jane. We've seen her obviously with us at City, and she went obviously to West Ham for the season, and she sort of found her form a bit late on for West Ham. Sometimes it seems to take her a bit of time, and I think you get the best out of Jane when you've got the right players behind her. So it'll be interesting to see how she fares for you at United.
Yeah. Hopefully for us, Jackie and Katie are the right players. Hayley Ladd in there. I think that's what it's going to be. It's going to be tough. I think you're going to be on us. I think you're going to be attacking our wings, our fullbacks.
Yeah, Jackie's brilliant. She was amazing. So that was very clever by Casey to bring her in.
Yeah, I think they've been looking at them for a while and have finally paid off, a big one.
Yeah.
Overall for you, obviously, I think for United, we're looking mid-table, hopefully comfortably. If we could break into that top 3, it would be beyond our dreams. But what do you think for City season? Do you think you're going to win it? Do you think Champions League? What do you think?
I mean, obviously, you play these games, you want to win. If you're involved in domestic competitions, Champions League, you just believe that you can go on and go all the way and get the end result and lift the trophy at the end of it. But I'm a bit of an optimist and I'm a realist as well. So I would like a better run in the Champions League this season. For me, that would be great to go further. We got knocked out really early last season to Atletico Madrid, so that was a bit gutting. So a better run in the Champions League. I'd like to finish top 2, but I think the league is going to be difficult this season. Chelsea haven't got Champions League this season, so they've got lesser games, and their form is going to be brilliant because they've got more time to rest and recover. So I think they'll be fighting at the top this season, definitely, with probably Arsenal.
Top 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you think of United? Do you think we can finish 4th, 5th, 6th? What do you think?
For United, I think, like you said, top half of the table is definitely, you've got it within you. So I definitely think you'll be up there competing with the best of us. I think it is going to be more competitive, and I don't think that's just for you. I think that's going to be for everyone. We've all got to be on top of our game if we want to do well in this league this season. So I think if you had another good cup run in the Conti Cup, maybe that would be good for you, because did you get to the semi-final?
Yeah, semis.
Against Arsenal, wasn't it? So yeah, I can see you doing well, and you're definitely going to be up there and giving everyone a game, and like you say, it's going to be an exciting season. So I'm really looking forward to it now.
Brilliant. And obviously, one last thing, the biggest battle next week, Barmy Army. What's that going to be like? Barmy Army's going to come out.
I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue, to be honest, what it's going to be like. But I think, like you said, you've obviously built your fan base, you've built your atmosphere, and I think that's great. I think given the OSC, they're a big group of fans, and I think obviously I know they've all been sat together. So with your side, with your fans, the Barmy Army and the OSC, I think you'll be out singing one another for sure.
Brilliant. Right, thank you, Emma. Thanks so much for talking to us.
No worries.
Hopefully have you on again soon. Maybe talk about the reverse or something.
Yeah, the result. I don't know. Like you say, it's hard to predict, but you know, either way, I'm really looking forward to it. It's great that we've got this new rivalry and that it starts again. I mean, it goes way back. I mean, Gary James has just wrote about the oral history of Man City women, and in the past the women's team, both United and City, have met in the past like 20 times, and it's great that we can carry it on again and start again.
Really like that fire. I mean, personally, me, I'm gonna go a 2-2. I think, I hope
if it's a 2-2,
it'd be a great, brilliant game, and that's what I want. That's what I think. I mean, obviously, if we could sneak it, it would be amazing. But if we get a point, it's amazing still.
You seem to have a lot of your players at the minute. Like they seem to be still training, and there's still a lot of your players together at I don't know where you train, to be honest.
Still train at Leigh. Yeah. I think the pictures that you see now are probably old pictures, so it looks like they're training. But I think we've not got a lot out on internationals. Obviously, Jackie's out, Mary and Abby are with England. Got some young ones with England, but other than that, we've got our players together. But obviously, your Jackie, your Jane Ross, it's all the new players that have gone off on internationals, and the ones that have been there from the start are still there. So it's the new ones that you want to bet in, really, rather than.
That's it. I mean, it like you said, it is a bit of a daft time to have an international. It's not when you want it to happen, I mean, I don't remember it like being like that last season. I think we played a couple of games, and then there was an international break, and we've not had it where it's like the season hasn't even started, and then we've got the international break before. So it's obviously difficult for teams to prepare, but we just have to see what happens.
Yep. Do what comes. Thanks a lot.
All right, no worries.
Thanks a lot.
See you later.